had around me back then at the house in Laverne, like you said, yeah, I had some killers with me, man. You know, GD's, White Floyd.
Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Allegedly, he allegedly had killers with him. Allegedly. Look, we didn't have no press tour if you want Espanol. The fuck?
All right, welcome to the show. It's the Back and Forth show number 127, I think, right now. Or 128.
128.
Damn.
It's one of them.
Okay.
I think it's 128.
Yeah. Okay, 128. Damn, I should have known that, man. My bad. But yeah, today is March. Today is Monday, April 13th. See, I'm already in March. I'm talking about March and shit. My bad. Today is April 13th.
Oh, I thought today was Tuesday.
See, I'm just a little tired, man. I ain't been really getting enough sleep, so I gotta start working on that a lot more. So, yeah, that's just been my thing, man. Trying to get some rest because I've been moving around, and since especially since I moved in, I've been back and forth to storage and stuff like that. Then trying to go to work and then do stuff after work. Sometimes do stuff before work. So I ain't really had no sleep. I really gotta buckle down and start getting myself some rest. But other than that, bro, how you been, man? What's been going on?
Man, you know, I've been doing pretty good, man. Like you said, just been working back and forth, man, trying to juggle a lot of things, man. And man, look, I tip my hat off to you, bro, because I know it's a lot that you do, man. And I don't think people out there people who's doing content, I mean, I know, but far as like you juggling, man, so many things, like you have a lot going on, man. And so I tip my hat off to you, man. Yes, sir. And then I just found out, man, you know, I got to talk about my boy Michael Jackson, man. I'm excited about this. So, you know, they spent 170 million, man, including 15 million in reshoots. So right now, as we speak, and this is 5 hours ago, the movie have made 200 million with merchandise, selling the tickets, and this is worldwide.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm excited to go see it, man.
Check this out. Tonight in Gary, Indiana, right now, as we speak, they're having a pre-screening right now in Gary, Indiana, and the Jackson brothers and some more celebrities and everything is in Gary, Indiana right now, having a private screening of the movie and shit. Yep.
Man. Oh my gosh. I
Gary
wish I
is
was
like
there.
30 minutes shit. So it's not that far, you know.
Dang, dude, I wish I was there, man.
I saw this morning on the news, like, wow, yeah. So some of the families gonna be in town, some other big time celebrities. They're in Gary, Indiana, man. So I think that's good for Gary, man, because I don't know if you've been to Gary, but the economy, man, it's bad, man. Gary needs a lot of fixing up. You know what I'm saying? They used to have this place called the Genesis Convention Center, which was also used for like concerts and stuff like that. They had like a real like live booking in damn near 20 years and shit. You know what I'm saying? Close to 20 years at this convention center, man. I don't even know if it's still open, but also what I did notice that in downtown Gary or close to downtown Gary, there's this theater that still has live in concert the Jackson 5 on the marquee as we speak. It's been up there for years. It's like when Gary, Indiana, they just never took it down. It's like they just left the shit up there and shit, you know.
Dang, man. Oh, I would love to see that, man. I really would, man. And I mean, you know, I've been through Gary, I guess, but I haven't like touched down in Gary. But one day, man, I'm gonna make it though. I'm most definitely gonna make it.
My homeboy is out there. C Flat was from Gary.
Yeah.
The rapper Freddie Gibbs, he's from Gary. So yeah, man, Gary's still trying to, you know, keep it moving. But I saw this morning that they got a live pre-screening of the movie. So I don't know how they worked it out to get their hands on it. But yes, they watch that movie right now as we speak, yo. I'm like, man, that's got to be big time, yo.
Yeah, man. Oh, I can't wait to see it, man. I got my tickets early, bro. On the 23rd. I know it's coming out on the 24th, but yeah, I most definitely. You know what? They need to make a Prince movie. They need to get somebody. You don't think so?
No, what I was gonna say was Purple Rain was kind of like
Right.
it wasn't a full movie about him, but it had aspects of his life in the movie and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Like the dynamic between him and his parents and shit, and competing and performing at that one club. I forget the name of it, Grand Central. I forget the name of it. So there was elements of his life, but you're right. They need to come on and do a biopic about him too. But who you think? Like, who do you think could play him?
One person that sticks out to me, man, is Bruno Mars, because he's little like him. He's hyper. He can play the guitar, and he has sort of a style like Prince. Like, he'll wrap his hair up like how Prince do. Right. And to me, he's the closest person who dances in heels. And I think if you get Super Pac, I know I'm saying his name wrong, the drummer,
Anderson .Paak.
Yes, man, he got the band. You got the time. I mean, not the time, but
Revolution.
You got the Revolution right there, and they fit that description, man, of Prince in the 80s,
right?
Until up until later on.
So this Michael movie, what is it? How far does it go up to?
Well, I think it goes all the way up to the Dangerous album, only because I mean, not Dangerous, Bad. I'm sorry. I think it goes all the way up to the Bad season, only because they couldn't talk about the allegations that was against Michael, because somehow they got in a contract where they couldn't talk about it. The family got paid off, and they couldn't talk about it. So they had to reshoot. That's where they had the 15 million from. They had to reshoot it because they had to delete that scene out and come back. But I believe they're going to make a part 2.
I think they shouldn't. I think they should just, because this right here already seemed to be a hit. So don't spoil it with You never know the sequel. Sometimes some sequels don't measure up to the first one. So they should just leave it as is. You know what I'm saying? So but right now the hype is there. It's like 10 days from now, 10, 11 days from now. So man. And the 24th is on a Friday.
Damn. Yes. 24th Friday, and then Thursday is the 23rd.
I'm gonna have to go catch an early screening because I can't go in the evening. Because when sunset it's the Sabbath, so I can't be spending money and shit like that. So I'm gonna see if I can catch an early screening. But there's a movie theater downtown, actually right around the corner from my job on State Street. Hopefully they'll have it there, and I don't give a fuck what it costs. It could cost $500. I'm getting a fucking ticket, man.
right, man. But what makes it so exciting for me is that I saw Jafar before all this happened.
Right.
See, he sung with his dad, Jermaine, in Germany for this Christmas show. Right. So when I heard him, I was just blown away, bro. I was like, he sounds just like Michael Jackson. So I guess when just start blowing in the director's area, and he had lunch with him. And Jafar didn't even know he had the part. Actually, he just sat down for lunch just to talk to him.
Yeah.
And after he talked to him, he paid for him to get acting classes for 2 years. And now this is what we see.
Okay. Well, shit. It is what it is, man. Let me do one more thing right quick. I want to bring up one more thing. Give me a second, bro. I'm sorry. I actually forgot about doing it. Just me now. So let me download this image right quick. I want to talk about this tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we're gonna start the show in a second. Let me get this one photo right quick. AB. Okay.
And I mean, while you're doing that, y'all make sure y'all check out Fashion Design. Look at this shirt.
All right.
Love Like Christ. Still in good condition. I done had this about 5-6 years. So yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all check us out, man. He's got all types of designs.
My bad, bro. I didn't mean to do that.
You good.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, I meant to bring this shit up, but I fucked around and forgot, man. Trying to do last minute things for the show because I want to talk about this with So give me Then we can start the show. Let me add this little text right quick. All right, cool. All right, so you ready to start the show?
Yes, sir.
All right. Again, I don't know where Mo is at, but hopefully he'll check in later. But let's go ahead and get this thing going. All right. So this has happened here, I think, over the weekend. Donald Trump is at it again, bro. He's at it. Damn, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, he's at it again. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, let me stress this out. Damn, bro, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Okay, so Trump is at it again. He's out doing what Trump does. So check this out, and we will be right back.
President Donald Trump stirred controversy with Christian faithfuls on Sunday after posting a photo depicting himself as Jesus Christ on Truth Social. The post led to accusations of blasphemy from social media users and sharp criticism from Trump's right flank. The controversy comes as Trump publicly feuds with Pope Leo XIV.
The things that I say are certainly not meant as attacks on anyone. And the message of the gospel is very clear. Blessed are the peacemakers. I will not shy away from announcing the message of the gospel.
The Vatican leader has called Trump's previous threat to Iranian civilization, quote, truly unacceptable, and has condemned the U.S.-Israel war with Iran. In response, Trump called the pontiff weak on crime and accused him of supporting Iran having nuclear weapons. Pope Leo dismissed the president's rebuke, telling reporters he has been spreading the word of the gospel.
Okay, so there you have it. Trump is out here doing posts like what we see here, man. So what the f is wrong with dude, man? Does he honestly think that he is Christ-like or righteous like Christ? And if you look at this photo, man, somebody said that the guy he's so-called trying to heal looks like Jeffrey Epstein. So that's suspect in itself. All right, then he got these eagles and fighter jets in around, and yo, man, I'm almost at a loss of words, which it just makes it really. First of all, it fucking disgusts me because anybody who knows the truth knows that, like, shout out to Lisa Cabrera because she mentioned something earlier about this. She was like, it's really not blasphemy because he's imitating a fake. He's a fake imitating a fake. So it's really not blasphemy. So, but at the same time, it's kind of out of line for this guy to actually think that he can be in the position of Christ. And then I think it all stems from when his so-called White House religious advisor tried to compare him to Christ. And you know, Trump, he's a fucking idiot, and he let it go right to his head. And now this. So go ahead,
man. Let me tell you something. So the first thing they tell you in America, oh, you could be anything that you want to be. So is this the case? I think not. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Now, I'll even say 10 years ago, this probably would have made me upset. But now I'm not perfect at all, but I do read and I have a relationship with God. So with that being said, this is funny to me because just like you said about the young lady earlier, this is not Yahshua. And correct me if I'm saying it wrong or right, you know.
No, you good. You good.
So this is not him. So why should I get upset because a man want to play Halloween and dress up as something that they think is the savior? So I know within my heart who is the savior. I know who my Christ is, and this is man pure comedy, man. To be honest with you, I think he's doing this, man, just to piss people off, just so they can have something to say, you know.
I think so.
Because just like you and myself, bro, like we know the truth, so this shouldn't make, you know, but I say believers. You know, this shouldn't make believers mad because I'll go a step further, man. People say, you know, yeah, I'm a Christian. Like they defend it tough, like they ready to go to war. But if you are a true follower and a true believer of Yahshua, Yahshua was not a Christian.
Right.
He did not call himself a Christian.
Right.
See, people take one or two words out of the scriptures and they run with it.
Yeah.
And I really don't like when people do that. I really would like for people to take their time, study, and just like it says in the Bible, man, you try the spirit by the spirit. If you're really in tune with God, he's going to show you. He's going to tell you, you know. So this right here is funny, man. I mean, even Trump had a little smirk on his face when the reporters asked him about it. And he was like, "Oh, I didn't know that they did that," you know. But yeah, it's just
see, that's the thing. He lies all the fucking time. Christ never lied. Christ had no reason to lie. All right. So and the thing is, Trump is not. Every now and then, I think he may tweet something or type in something, but mainly he has people who does all that stuff for him.
Yes.
But the thing is, stuff like this can't go on social media without his approval. You see what I'm saying? Without him knowing. So he knew. That's what I'm saying. Trying to fucking again. I know it's I know it's the fake Jesus. He's trying to position himself in the position of the fake Jesus. But for the sake of the argument, Jesus, as we know, would not fucking bomb innocent people. All right, innocent people. All right, he would not be okay with anything that America is doing right now. All right, but again, those who know, they know that this place is not backed by Jesus. It's backed by Satan. The spirit of Satan sits in that White House seat, no matter who's in it. All right, because every president comes in that thing every 4 years. Maybe they may get a two-term sentence. I was right, a two-term sentence. And they still follow orders of Satan. And so it don't matter. It don't matter, even if it's Biden, Jimmy Carter, Barack Obama. As long as you're sitting in the seat, you're being guided by the laws and the directives of Satan. But this guy right here, he wants to leave such a legacy of, he's done so good. And all the Trump tards out there, they're gonna actually be they're gonna defend this. They're gonna defend this, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's really, bro, as long as I've been living, I've never seen a president like this guy. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a president like Trump, bro. He is really over the top. He's really over the top. Bro. And I think that, again, for all the Trump tards out there who don't know, yo, the Lord got something very special in the works for this place, bro. It's about to go down, bro. So again, all of us who know and others who know, the Bible said there'll be wars and rumors of wars, and we are in that time. And if you don't look around and see that prophecy is being fulfilled, then that's on you. But get there, and believe me, man, Babylon is Babylon is about to catch a bad one. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. It is what it is, fam. So good round right there, bro. And now let's keep the thing on religious going. Check this out. I don't know if you've seen this, but check this out.
I hear your request for prayer. Break. Father God, I lift my dear friend Krista before you. Breaking. For $1.99 per minute, the tech company Just Like Me is taking having a personal relationship with Jesus to new levels. The psalmist says, "The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want." Users of the platform can join video calls with an AI-generated Jesus that remembers previous conversations.
This is not a replacement for human connection. At the same time, people are spending so much time in the social world just scrolling.
It's part of a larger boom of AI tools designed with religion in mind, from AI Jesuses to Buddhist priests like this one.
Emmy is supposed to be a Zen friend, someone who helps human beings in their Zen practice.
I tried Just Like Me's AI Jesus, first asking it a simple question. How many books of the Bible are in the New Testament? The New Testament contains 27 books. Then I made it a little more complicated. Is AI gonna take our jobs? The scriptures remind us that every skill is a gift from God. He calls us to be faithful stewards of those gifts. Seek wisdom and prayer as you navigate changing seasons. But when I asked it to pray for me, things didn't go quite as smoothly. May you give her peace that passes all understanding. Break. Guide her steps with your loving light. Break. Deep breath, may she feel hope surrounding her. Breaks. May the Holy Spirit gently calm her mind now. Breaks. But for some of these apps, there's been more than a few glitches.
So there's been issues already with using these kinds of not just generic Jesus GPTs, but other versions as well, where they give misinformation and disinformation out. There's been concerns about data privacy.
Okay, so
wow,
again, these people are freaking sick, man. That is not the image of Jesus. Goodness, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? That is not the image of Jesus, man. But here's more blasphemy. Talking about having a relationship with Jesus to another level. So now for $1.99 per minute, you can so-called chat with Jesus. Have these dumb fucking people forgot about prayer?
They forgot something.
So that's the only way that I've been knowing that you can have word, that you can have a word with the Son. It's through prayer. But these people, this is how wicked the devil is. He's commoditized, he's monetized talking to Jesus. And again, it's not even the right one. And people are out there eating this shit up, man. So go ahead, bro. Go ahead, chime in.
And you're absolutely right, because it clearly speaks in the Bible that no one has, not no one has seen him, but how they described him in the Bible. It's not like we have a facial, they just gave details, feet, eyes, hair, just gave us a little something to where we know, but we still don't know exactly what he looks like, but we know like the tone of the skin and stuff like that. But I kind of knew that this was coming, because a lot of churches have been having church services online. You can't make it to church service, man, which I'm not knocking it, because sometimes there are times that, people can't make it to church and they still want to kind of hear that word. But that, I think it stemmed from there. It gave them an idea. Oh, well, let's put this Jesus up there. Let's have him to say this and say that. This is actually the beginning of the end. Because if you've seen that movie, Robots, with Will Smith,
iRobot,
iRobot, that's exactly how it's gonna end up, man. We're gonna have we're not gonna have no privacy. We're gonna have robots taking over these jobs. Robots gonna tell us what to do. And then lastly, just a chat with Jesus for $1.99. Come on, man. He's free. He is free to talk to. He's available 24/7.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this, man. So while they up here playing church and playing God, because somebody had to use their voice to speak, God, okay, how many now I don't know if I'm gonna say this right, so kind of correct me on this. How many days is it for God in a year, I guess, for us? Isn't it like 1,000 a day for us? It's like 1,000 years.
1,000 years to God. Yeah, exactly. No,
Okay.
it's the other way. It's the other way around. 1,000 years to us is like a day to God.
Okay. Okay, just like what you said. Now, just picture 1,000 days for us is just a day. Time is ticking, bro.
Yeah.
Time is ticking. People are out here playing.
Yeah.
Like that's nothing to play with.
Yeah.
Just think how many hours we have left, even if we have hours left.
Yeah, right.
Because let
prophecy
them tell it. Because you let them tell it. Whoever came up with, this is 2026 because it's 2,000 years and 26, whatever.
Right.
No, man. They sitting up a plan, man. God can shut this off at any minute, man. Any given minute.
Yeah.
And people are sitting up here playing, So with whoever did that, I get it. I understand your reason behind that, but come on. Let's not do that, man. God is not about money.
Exactly. Hey, man, that's just the world and the country that we live in. So again, Satan is above and got his hands in all this. Now, right quick, our guest just checked in. So we're gonna take a 5-minute break, and then we're gonna come back and I guess Mr. O with the info. So we see you guys in 5. All right. All right, welcome back to the show. It's your guy Dollar Bill Skull here with Mystery and our special guest host, Mr. O with the info. Looks like your mic is not on. Can you unmute your mic? There we go. There we go. What's going on, family?
What's going on? What's going on, gentlemen? What's going on?
Sir,
Man,
what's up?
right on. Good to have you on the show. So, right quick, introduce yourself and let people know out there who you are exactly and what you do.
Well, I go by Mr. O with the info, giving what you need to know. But you ain't hear from me though. Straight from Chirac, giving you what you need in facts. Basically, I'm a podcaster, novice, upcoming stand-up comedian. I'm behind the scenes. I do a little videography, a little video editing. I've been dibbling, dabbling, some beat making, DJing, and everything. I'm talking to the other hosts behind the scenes about these things. But that's pretty much what I've been on.
All right. And you born and raised in Chicago, correct?
Yep, born and raised on the south side of Chicago, by the way of Auburn, Gresham, and Inglewood, respectfully.
Most definitely. Yeah. So, our platform is pretty much we just run through clips and react to them and stuff like that. And sometimes we mainly react off YouTube videos, but every now and then we have some TikTok and stuff like that. So I got some pretty good clips up here ready to go, and it's good to have you on the panel. I like your opinion because me and him talk a lot, and he has a very straightforward opinion. He doesn't hold back. He's very knowledgeable, and he has a very, very deep perspective on the world. So, Mr. O, you ready to go?
I'm ready when you are. Let's go.
All right. So this first clip I'm going to play. This video is called "What You Should Know About Women." Let's go.
Got some good ass pussy. Today, I will be going over 5 things you need to know about bitches. All right, we're not gonna waste no time. We're jumping in head first. The first thing you need to know about bitches is the bitch that says, "I have good pussy." It's actually a liar. This bitch right here that says, "Oh, I got some good ass pussy." Everybody can't have good pussy. Next up, number 2, we have the bitch that says no sex in 3 months. This one, the no sex in 3 months bitch, she is the biggest liar. She's lying. It was probably like 3 days before you met her. Everybody has heard the 3-month bitch. Don't believe it. She's lying. Number 3. Oh, this is a good one. We have the bitch that is always bleeding. Right? You done took this bitch out to eat about 4 or 5 times. And every time you want some pussy, she always tell you she on her period. She's lying. You are just the food dude. Stop feeding that bitch. Number 4, we have the "I hate my baby daddy" bitch. The bitch that always talks about how much she hates her baby daddy. She secretly wishes that the nigga would act right so they could be a family again. She don't hate him. She hate the way he acts, but if he comes back acting right, she's gonna fuck with him. And coming in at number 5, last but certainly not least, is the "I'm not like that." Or she also says, "I don't do this." That bitch, when y'all are doing something freaky and she says, "Oh, I'm not like that. I don't usually do this." That bitch does that shit all the motherfucking time. That's why she's so good. Let me know if I left anything off in the comments. I hope this helps.
Okay.
Well,
Sister got here and kind of broke it down, the different kind of women that brothers will come across and some of the things that they say and do. So go ahead, Mr. O, set off, man. What do you think about that?
Well, she's definitely done her homework. I cannot lie. Pretty much she hit the nail on the head on pretty much, especially the part about the 90 days. Now, this is not the 90s anymore. Dating and courting are not the same thing. See, I don't understand what's wrong with these modern women today. They believe they can go ahead and date from the ages, I'm being respectful when I say this, 17 to 29. They believe they can just date. When we say date, we really mean fornicate. That's what dating is. It's fornication.
Exactly. Right.
They believe they can just go ahead and have all their fun, do all the wild, freaky liaison things with all the dudes they have burning desire for. Don't forget about this. All the dudes they want to mess with, they mess with. Don't ever forget that. So from 17 to 29, they do all that to get out their system. We even take girls trips to probably Jamaica or probably go to Nigeria, what have you. By the time they hit 30, they believe that they can go ahead and just repackage themselves, probably go ahead and become a member of a church or what have you. Might even go ahead and try to link up with some of them sorority girls to see if any of the frat boys might be in hunting for a wife or something like that. I cover all bases around here. Then they want you to court them. The problem is, though, the thing about courting, and this is what they kind of mess up at. See, what comes with courting is information, and the point information you want me to go ahead and take you seriously. There's gonna be some questions I'm gonna ask you, like, so before you decide to give me a so-called chance, or we going on this little courting thing, you want to go ahead and be taken seriously. What all the other dates and other men you had did and been with, what were they like?
Now, doing that, they're going to think you're trying to get in their business.
Right. Well, that's the thing about courting. We are trying to get into, because courting is leading to so-called dating and marriage, and that's a business.
Exactly. Right.
And to quote one of my brothers on YouTube by the name of Coach Greg Adams, he has said, and I'll quote, men are in love, women are in business. So you are in love. She needs you to be in love, but for some reason, she always got an exit strategy. I find it ironic when these modern women of today, with their careers and degrees and all, they want to go ahead and say they want to go ahead and do 50-50. They still want you to be the so-called proverbial 1950s male chauvinist pig of a man. The same type of man that said that went outside, got a pack of cigarettes and never came back. The same type of man that put their hands and paws and feet on these women for no apparent reason. But he always get that good old boy. He was a good man when you leave that house to big mama, grandmama, whatever you have in your family now, which becomes her house. Ironically, he worked hard and broke his back for that house, but it becomes Big Mama house afterwards. I don't know why, but we all heard that same story. And going back to what I was originally saying, by the time they get down to the courting process, they say they don't want to do 50-50 in the relationship, but 80% of all marriages in this country end in divorce. And 80%, no, let me rephrase that. 65% of all marriages in America end in divorce, and 80% are initiated by the women, the wife of said marriage.
Yeah, exactly.
But she will go ahead and take half of everything that you had worked hard for, but she won't do 50-50. And I pass them.
Yeah. I miss you. What are your thoughts on what the sister said?
You know what? With the title that's given, she's absolutely right. If it was a different title, then I know we would have a little bit more to talk about. But my man hit it dead on the head, man. And even if they get to 30 and they think they done figured life out, some might have kids, 2 or 3, or 4 or 5 in this generation, and then they expect for you to not only take care of them, but take care of the kids too. That's not right. It's not fair to us. But absolutely, man. In your 20s, you that's when you're enjoying life, not too wild. Like we talked about on one of the episodes, you're going to the beach on spring break. You're supposed to have fun, enjoy life or whatever. Don't get too crazy, but just have fun. Let your hair down a little bit. And then in your 30s, you somewhat kind of figured it out. But that's just like he said, that's when you at that point to where, okay, you done got your nice job where you're successful being a doctor, nurse, or whatever you may have, making some good money. So now you courting and you trying to find your significant other so you guys can build. and then your
Right.
40s, you should have your house, you know, maybe 2.5 kids, two,
Mhm.
one on the
Right, that's what they
you
say.
know, with the
Yep.
with the picket fence, the nice car and everything. But that right there, man, all that's gone down the drain. So she's absolutely right, man. With the chart, I mean, she left a whole lot out, but hey, with the
Right,
top 5,
exactly.
yeah, most definitely. She hit it dead on the head.
Yeah, I agree. She kind of hit. I think a lot of brothers, if not the majority of us, have experienced all 5 of those. You know what I'm saying? Have
Yes.
experienced all 5
I
of those,
definitely have.
especially the one about I'm on my period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's always a go-to when she don't want to give you none. She just said, you know, you just the guy that takes her out. You the food guy. You know what I'm saying? And it's true. Some guys end up in that position, and some guys are okay with that. Some guys are fine with being in that zone. But I think the sister hit it right on the head, man. So kudos to her and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. So
They
this
call them
next
booty calls. That's what they call them, foodie calls.
foodie, not like booty calls, but foodie calls.
Yep.
Right. All right, well, check out this next clip. Mr. O, I saved this clip just for you because I really wanted you to see this. This is some new shit, and it kind of blew my mind when I saw this. Let's go.
The next generation. What we leaving? A legacy. Who are we? 100 Studs. Who are we? 100 Studs. Who are we? 100 Studs.
What the hell y'all studs out here doing today?
The 100 Stud movement.
And what that mean?
It's 100 of us coming together, mass presenting women. We also have trans men. It's a sisterhood, a stutterhood, a brotherhood, and we coming together to create financial literacy and a legacy for our family and friends.
So, what's the most important message you want to give to the public?
The most important message I want to give is always stay true to who you are. Never let no one change you. It's okay to be a mass presenting woman. It's okay to be a trans man. It's okay to be you. Just have that motion, you know, stand in line, stand in front of it, mean what you say what you mean, and just stand on that. Y'all see us in the background? We representing who we are as people because we love ourselves. And it's deeper than rap, man.
We got the hundreds. We got the hundreds. We got the woo.
Well. I might need that clip. I might need that clip, or you might have to go ahead and give it to me.
I'm gonna make sure you get it, fam. I'm gonna make sure you get it. But look, check this out. It wasn't even 100 of them out there.
It will never be 100 of them out there because they have to go ahead and do I gotta say the quiet part out loud?
Yes, please do.
Okay, they gotta create more of them to have more of them, but it's impossible because there's only one particular set of orifices that they can actually operate with. You can't have two halves with a hole.
Right. Yeah. So there it is, the 100 Stud movement. Even when she tried to explain what it was about, she couldn't explain what it was about. She couldn't make it make sense. All right, we're about the financial literacy with stutterhood and a brotherhood. And then she said it's okay for this shit. I'm gonna fall back and let you guys chime in. Go ahead.
All right, so 100 studs. Now one of them out there look like an upstanding gentleman. Like I ain't seen that one of them with a half a zip, a quarter zip. You know what I'm saying? They look like they had really just got through like hitting a store and like taking all the merchandise out of the store. Like they kind of like they just did like a stick up. They some masculine, handsome studs though. I go ahead and give them some credit on that. But back to the nitty gritty. See, what we have here is a lot of misdiagnosed mental illness amongst us that's being perpetuated through our so-called government, through our pop culture, celebrity culture, worship, and everything, what have you. And also, I hate to say it, I don't want to be right on this, but a lot of this is epigenetic. a lot of this is basically a lot of stuff that came from the plantation. Even this was on the plantation, this type of behavior. The good book, which I was talking about before I came on this platform, the good book said in the last days that people will become lovers of thyself.
Of themselves, yep.
And then one of them, and she said, "quote to love ourselves and show." Like this is what the good book was referring to right here in plain sight for everyone and their mama to see. And again, the whole El Gibbet, I call them the Alphabet Mafia. The Alphabet Mafia. The Alphabet Mafia's whole because they're a mafia, they got to go ahead and find other victims to go ahead, coerce and convince to join this particular mafia because it's all about love, consent, inclusion. They say all the right words like how a pimp will go ahead trying to turn out a new young thing before he put on the blade. Say all the sweet things and everything until they got you hooked. They don't see the long game is that you need straight people to make more Alphabet Mafia people. If right now if nobody been noticing, you can go on blackdemographics.com and you can go on CDC. I always come with my own sources. The American, which we call here in the West, the child birthing rate, like you were saying, the 2.5 children, that's been going down. That's been going down. It used to be 2.5. Now we could barely produce 1.5. That's them numbers is not replacement numbers.
Right.
So we're not able to replace ourselves. And you want to go ahead and brag, boast, and promote this type of lifestyle. I mean, there was this particular guy by the name of Lester Crowley. He had this quote say, "Do as thou will. Do as thou will. Do as you want." You know, we all got free will, but in the end, nature and a good book we all call God is going to go ahead because the wages, we already know what that means. Nature don't play no games. You don't give what you gonna give out. You gonna go ahead and give what you don't get, and that's it. I'll pass the mic right there.
All right, go ahead, Mystery. What are your thoughts?
Man, let me say this, man. He once again, man, Mr. O hit it dead on the head. And you know, a few of them studs to me look like they're not 100% studs. So I want to say this, man. What's one of the things that women want, not just only from men, but from the world, and that's attention. They want love. And that's what I have right here on top of my shirt. Love. I guarantee you, if a man was to be with them and they felt the true love of a man, I guarantee you they'll come out like a woman. Half of them don't even look like true studs to me. They look like they're on the borderline, just like the girl who was talking. If you watched her, you can still see something that's feminine about her on the inside. She was not truly like, yeah, you know, what's all deep and all buffed and everything. No, look at the hand movement. Look at the head gestures and stuff.
Right.
So I believe, just like he said, yes, all this stuff happened back then at the plantation, but with those girls and our generation now, I feel like they just need something's gonna have to break, you know, because it's always men going against women and women going against men, you know. And I feel like if there was some true love right there, man, I believe that they would really be happy and it wouldn't be no 100 stud movement going on. And what city was that in?
It didn't say, but the thing, again, I didn't even see 100 of them out there, first of all.
Right.
And then second of all, the young lady couldn't quite articulate what the movement was about. And then she said, we love ourselves, but my point is you can't love yourself when you live in that lifestyle. There was the reason why I said this because you chose to try to go into another lifestyle other than the one that you were given. So there is no love for yourself. She said we have trans men. That's the worst All right, that's also the worst. So these people are lining up with some stuff that pretty much don't make sense. And like Mr. O was saying, this stuff is prophesied to. It said this was going to happen. But the sad part I hate about it is you see all our people, and somebody said something about that that makes sense. It was like, man, when we do it, we go hard. We got to go all the way out and shit. I didn't see any other race out there with the group of them that was out there. I know that they're out there, but I didn't see them with that particular group and shit. You see what I'm saying? So this movement, this alphabet society movement, is really starting to. It's starting to be a monster now. It's like it's more than just the elephant in the room. It's the monster eating up the fucking city now. You see what I'm saying? And it's getting more and more outrageous. So, Mr. O, I'm gonna make sure you get that clip. I'm gonna shoot that clip over to you tonight, so you can also comment on your show, because I wanted to hear your specific commentary on this. Our society has really, and I ain't saying society as America. I'm talking about our people. Our people in society have really taken a straight up tumble, man, and it's actually tumbling for the worst. The Lord said no sodomites, and that includes lesbians too. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna end it on that right there. All right, so I got a photo I want to pull up, and it says, now here's a guy that says, this man says he will not step in if his baby mother is being physically abused by her new boyfriend, because it's not his responsibility. She's no longer under my protection. Is he right or is he wrong? So he's saying so many words. If his baby mama is getting pounded by her new boyfriend, he's not going to step in. Even though he got kids with her, hopefully he's not this. I'm pretty sure if this guy put hands on the kids, then it's an issue. But he said, far as the baby mother, is he right or is he wrong, fellas?
Well, a lot of people don't like when I say these particular things, but I'm pretty much right in my assessment now. Who's his family in that house?
Say that question. Give me the question again. I'm sorry.
I said, who is his family? Who's his blood relation in that house? Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all. Hey, she was a part of the family till she was not a part of the family. He got to take care of them kids to the end. But he knows that only them kids carry his blood.
Yeah.
She got her own mind. She got her own life. She chose. Hey, men pick, women choose. She chose wrong. Now she got to accept it. Hey, a lot of women want to go ahead and adjust their coverings. They want to go ahead and be choosy Susies. They want to go ahead and do this hypergamy thing called monkey branching. We'll go on to the next best thing until they start giving them the turn of face specials and everything. Now they want to get all the coverings they can get. They not only just did she call her baby dad, she'll call her brother, she'll call her father, she'll call her uncle. She'll call that simp that basically want to go ahead and do everything, smell her dirty drawers and everything. See, a lot of women got a lot of dudes that want to cover for them, unless she's a woman that makes a lot of bad decisions, and a lot of dudes be like, "What's in it for me?"
Yep. Yep.
If I go ahead and defend her honor right now, is she gonna go right back to that ass whooping later?
It's a possibility.
You know she gonna
go
back.
It's a possibility. Yeah.
You know she gonna go back. And all you did is basically not only put yourself in jeopardy, you put your children's life in jeopardy, because at the end of the day, she will go ahead and find another boyfriend. If you get messed up, they ain't got no daddy, they ain't got no covering, they ain't got none of this because of mama's mistakes.
Right. Yes, excellent point. Excellent point. Go ahead, Mystery.
I'll agree. But I do have a little twist to it, because I don't know this young man or his kid's mother. But I will say this, and I'm just speaking about myself. Now, for me, as Mr. O said, it's about the man choosing the woman or woman choosing man or however it goes. I just know for me and myself, the women that I have dated, before my wife, there are some good women. Even though we didn't make it, there are still some good women. Now, we'll say this. If I had kids by those women, and me knowing that what type of woman she is, and a man put his hands on her around my kid, yeah, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to talk to the man. I'm not gonna put my hands on him. I'm gonna go talk to him, and try to get some type of understanding, because that's not my household.
Right.
Now, if she goes back and continue to get whooped, then I'm gonna do the necessary things to try to get my kid out of that situation.
Right.
Because I've talked, I've tried to help, it's not working, then he needs to be removed or she needs to be removed, because I don't want my kid to see that,
Right. Right.
Now, like I said, if his kid's mother is a good woman, then yes, I say let's try to protect them at all costs, because as you've seen the clip before this, there's 100 studs out there on the streets. we don't need no more studs. We need to try to save and protect our women, as well as they try to protect us, not physically, but just conversate or whatever it may be that's gonna make us level-headed or whatever. So yeah, it just depends on his kid's mother, how she is. Now, 9 times out of 10, he look like he could be maybe 28, late 20s, maybe early 30s. So I'm just assuming that his kid's mother throws her neck around. Now, I'm just kind of going off of how he's sitting there presenting himself or whatever. He might get him one of those thick girls who throw their head around and all that. Then that's a different story, But if she's like that, no, I wouldn't try to go and protect her, when I have my own situation over here.
Right. Right. I think it's kind of, it all depends on that guy's relationship with their mother and how she treated him, or how they treated each other in the relationship. Because some guys break up with their baby mother and there's still a remnant of care and affection, and especially if she's a good mother to the kids.
Right.
So you will have that guy that will step in if she ends up dating an abusive guy. Then you have the guy who was dating a woman who put him through hell. He could never do anything right. She made everything about her, and she used the kids as an excuse, or she may have tried to hold the kids away from him. Those women are out there. So if she ends up dating a guy that's abusive, he may feel some kind of way, like, I ain't going over there. Fuck this. She better not call me. But then it also depends on the type of guy who's abusing her. Is he abusing her to the point that he'll turn around and take it out on those kids that ain't his? Those are situations that's happened too. I've seen situations whereas a guy took it out on everybody, and now he done killed the girl and the kids weren't even his. So it's a delicate dance. It's a delicate dance that you have to do when it comes to a situation like that. Unfortunately, there are some women who put themselves in that situation and they call me, oh, he over here whooping on me. And sometimes the brother may be like, shit, so what? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come get my kids and that's it. I don't know. It's a kind of a delicate dance, but I think in this situation, there are no wrong answers, because it all depends on the situation and how that guy feels about the woman he just ended the relationship with, who has his children. So that's just me. I could be wrong, but it's a lot of dynamics to it. In so many words, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of dynamics to it, a lot of moving parts to it. But overall, I think that it all depends on who the guy is and who, or how the guy and the woman had their dynamic going on. If y'all understand what I'm saying. So yeah. So okay, let me shut this down right quick. All right, now check this out. This guy returned the wallet and got sued for $3 grand. Check this out.
He returned your wallet to you, and instead of being grateful, you sued him. What is wrong with you?
A man was sued for $3,000 after returning a wallet to its owner. An older man named Adrian found a handbag in a supermarket parking lot with $1,000 in cash inside. He then drove more than 10 kilometers to personally return the wallet to its owner. Adrian thought his honesty would be appreciated, but instead the owner called the police. She claimed the bag originally contained $3,000 and accused Adrian of taking the missing money, demanding compensation. Adrian felt deeply wrong. He insisted that he didn't take anything, but had no way to prove his innocence. Police were also unable to determine who was telling the truth, and the case later moved into civil court. Once the story became public, it sparked intense debate online. Some people said it was a clear example of kindness being punished, while others argued that he shouldn't have returned the wallet without any proof. Later, a judge commented that no matter how good your intentions are, you should always keep some kind of record of your action. Adrian said quietly, "I just wanted to do the right thing. I never thought I'd end up being treated like a thief."
Okay, so sometimes what'd you say to me the other night, Mr. O? Some good deeds don't go unpunished. Isn't that what you said?
No good deed goes unpunished. The pathway to hell's filled with good intentions, and unfortunately, that was one of them AI mashups. I seen one of them on Twitter. The case is not real, but it was good for.
Wow.
You gotta pay attention. We don't live in kilometers; we live in miles, and you gotta pay attention to the story dynamic. I mess with AI. I know an AI script when I hear one. And, what's the name? So that was basically an AI video gone wrong. There's another one like a woman will almost get hit by a car, but she sues the guy that saved her. That's another one going around. So yeah.
Okay. So. Okay. So I no lie. When at the beginning of the video, the way the judge was looking and talking, it looked kind of
giveaway.
It did, but at the same time, damn, Mr. Okay. So let me fall back. But anyway, for the sake of the story, go ahead. Just give me your commentary. Well, give me your commentary, Mark. Damn, you got me, yo.
Man, you know, with this story, man, to be honest with you, I think more of that is actually happening today, in today's time. I can't remember, but there was someone else who did, and maybe it was an AI, just like Mr. O said. Another guy did something right, and they turned around and tried to sue him or something like that. You know what, that video makes me think. With somebody putting something like that out, is that how their mind is thinking? Is that what they really want to do to somebody, or do they want to paint this narrative so it'll stick to somebody? Like, you know, whoever put this out, I want to know the motive behind that.
Right.
Because I mean,
it's always your main fault. You ain't know that mystery is always your main fault.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he's the one who does. Okay, so he's trying to get views up. Well, he needs to write a story or something, because I mean, it's pretty good.
Well, talking negatively about a black man on the internet will get you views. You got to pay attention to the algorithm.
Yeah. We was talking about that here recently about how, like the go-to now, if you want to get views, have hella followers, and monetize your social media page or whatever, is to get online and talk a lot of shit about black men and black women, and talk about that one section of society of us that is ratchet and fucked up, and then blanket all of us under that. And I don't get that. And it's a lot of our people doing it. It's not just the white man and the white woman and other nations. It's some of our people in our community getting on, like that dude Andre Williams that be on. Is he on TikTok or X or Twitter? One of those guys. One of those things. He is like one of the main ones, and it seemed like that's the lick right now. But you can't say nothing about the small hats. All right, you can't say nothing about them, because as soon as you do, you gonna hear about it. You know, you're gonna hear about it. So I think it's kind of fucked up that that's the society that we live in. But at the same time, you know, what do you expect, man?
See, you know what's so crazy? I'm the one that put the small hat phrase into the lexicon, but it got lost in translation. See, it was the whole phrase is the small hats with hook noses. See, people don't know what you know. What I'm saying, when I tell people like when they be like small hat with hook noses, they be like, oh yeah,
right. You got to pretty much dance around it. But I think what's going to happen is since these small hats own everything, they're going to start knowing what's been, what that means now. Small head, hook nose. Are you talking about us? You're anti blank, blank, blank. You see what I'm saying? So it's these like Farrakhan said, these people are not just wicked, they're wickedly wise. They
you can use this one. You can use the one. You can say every Stein, Singleberg, and Tomowitz.
Right. I like that too because it's the fucking truth. It's the fucking truth. All right, check out this next clip. Bruh kind of goes in. Check this out.
Go kill the motherfuckers who really killing y'all. Who really killing us for real.
All that motherfucking bitching and yapping for nothing. Shut the fuck up. If we did do what you said, you wouldn't be making a fucking video, bitch. The fuck? They ain't doing shit to us. I can pull up the stats since 1972, 73. You hoes been taking us out. Over 23 million. The fuck is you talking about? If we take out the motherfuckers who taking us out, we gonna take you out, bitch. The fuck? No, you wake up, dumbass. Fuck is she talking about? Like you bitches ain't sell us out and like you ain't been getting benefits for the last 6 decades. Yeah, we ain't doing, yell all you want, bitch. We don't give a fuck. They can take the motherfucking food stamps, take that motherfucking Section 8. We said what the fuck we said. And to these hoes be submissive and bow the fuck down and sit they bitch ass down and shut the fuck up. We ain't doing shit. We gonna let y'all motherfucking ass go extinct. That's what's fucking finna happen. All that motherfucking yelling. Like y'all been doing some shit. Y'all been fighting. Y'all ain't did shit but traded on us. Bitch, you the reason we in this fucking situation. Fuck is you talking about? So yeah, shut y'all motherfucking ass up. Traitor ass. Shut y'all traitor ass up. The fuck? Go read a fucking book. Stop being a fucking, stop having all these motherfucking kids on welfare. Yeah. Go detox. Stop spreading that motherfucking infections y'all got. Fuck is you talking about? Stop catching 1,000 fucking bodies and wondering why don't nobody want to be with your ass. Yeah, we ain't doing a motherfucking thing. You bitches fucked up the reality, and now you done made most of the ninjas nihilists. This shit ain't worth our energy. That's why it's like this. We don't want fucking whores. We don't want a nation of whores and fake boss babes. So this what the fuck you get. This what the fuck you get. This the result. The fuck?
That brother that talk, I say, well, I felt like he been watching my channel for a little bit too long, and I go in on everybody. I'm not just gonna go in on just the women folk. You bad, she doesn't bitch. Oh, you bad. No, bitch, shut the fuck up. I bash these niggas too. I can't stand these niggas just as much as I can't stand y'all. And the niggas I'm talking about is the simps that come right behind, like, that's a queen, that's a female, that's a black woman. The black woman is God. Yeah, you know what? I know what Hotep, you know what black ones, pro-black. This is another reason we got to talk behind. That's why I couldn't be pro-black until you can go ahead and confront the black woman on how she basically deleted majority of 5 generations. Do you know that same number of 22 million people that has been deleted through the and to quote another YouTube, he said the most scariest place in the world for a black man is in the womb of a black woman. Ironically, scary enough. That same number could have been used to be good for votes, to change the community. That's why I call the black community the community. We really ain't no community. We just a group of black people who live amongst each other. At this point, the last time we had a black community, I'll say was probably 1980, 1982, probably. That's it.
Right.
Other than that, ain't no community. The woman the women folk, they main leaders, or who I say the heroes, one of them, well, two of them, is Gloria Steinem, and the other one is a woman that started Planned Parenthood, and which was called the Negro Project. Margaret Sanger, yes. Who was ironically best friends, confidant, and possible lover Adolf Hitler.
Yes. Yep.
So you mean to tell me the women folk who do these women's movement, they main heroes is Gloria Steinem, who basically had Dorothy Pittman Hughes. That's the black woman, the infamous photo fist in the air right next to Gloria Steinem, who ironically Gloria Steinem was the side chick to Jim Brown back in that same time period. So she basically convinced the black woman not to go ahead and be with her man, so she could go ahead and be off for herself.
Right, exactly.
Then we go ahead and get to the baby deletion. So these women have agency. They have their own autonomy. They can do whatever they want. They're strong and independent. Only until when they get into that bedroom. Then they are helpless creatures who just let some type of man. I hate to tell this to you, black men, but some of them men that she's messing with is not black. That's a crazy history with white men and black women that know a lot of these pro-blacks don't want to admit either. You know, until you get them two things so-called sorted out, your woman being coerced by the white man to go ahead keep on doing plantation politics, or shall I say plantation dating. And also she when she get rid of your best and brightest through the womb, and I mean, what can you do with her? I mean, I forget these young drillers out here. That's the main driller right there. I'm scared of her more than anybody. And I pass the mic.
Go ahead, Mystery.
Man.
Oh no, we not in the matriarchy, bro. We in the gynocracy. Get Mo 615. There's a difference. There's a difference. That's the difference between a matriarchy and a gynocracy. We're in the gynocracy. We are basically CompuServes at this point.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
man. Hey, man, Mr. O hit it dead on the head, man. If I had a mic, I would drop it, because he's absolutely right, man, with everything he just said, you know. And if you're really thinking about women deceiving men, you know, you can go all the way back to Adam and Eve, to where she deceived the first man, you know. So, and like you said, it's not that we're bashing all women. It's just that the woman who just spoke on the video, those are the type of women that I'm referring to, you know. So, man, he's right. I stand with the young man. I mean, and you know, he had to get aggressive, you know. So I'm with him. And just like Mr. O said, man, you know, he's right about it. I mean, I don't have nothing else to say. I dropped the mic.
Yeah, and you know what, too? The fact that these numbers are, as they say, staggering. To know that, remember that one time we did the one show, we showed that clip of that girl who said she had been to the abortion clinic so much they had to block her. You know what I'm saying? She done had 13 abortions, maybe something close to that. And I think she was 2 months. I think she was pregnant at that time that she made that video. So I think it's a sad case, man. I mean, that many numbers. These women are pretty much serial killers. You done aborted more than 1 or 2, 3. You're a serial killer. You go out here and you have all this unprotected sex. You have all this partying, and you sleeping with these guys who you know you don't want to have babies with, but you end up pregnant, and your solution is to go and kill another baby. And then, you know, you got these aides that help you with the Plan B shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on, and it's also to keep us from becoming a powerful nation, a fruitful nation and community. Because, like you said, Mr. O, you know, those 23 million babies could have helped change voting. They could have fucking helped. They could have grew up to be leaders, to help fucking, you know what I'm saying, to push out, to help with our plight. We just never know.
Industries, all that.
Anything.
Exactly. So this is, and then the thing is, I think our women are the ones with the most abortions amongst out of all the nations, all the other nations of women. So it's really sad, and I'm hoping that women who are watching this understand that baby, yeah, it's in your stomach, but it's not yours. It belongs to the Lord. You took His child out of here.
No, see, you gotta understand. See, Dollar, you gotta understand. A lot of these women do not believe in Jesus. They don't believe in God.
I agree.
Their God, their so-called religions, education, and career. That's their only God. That's their only what's the name? See, abortion, baby deletions. That's what we got called baby deletions out here. It's not some type of health what's the name benefit. It is used as birth control. And ironically, our women will come up with so many different excuses about every endeavor about birth control. We have, especially for women, they have over 30 some different versions of birth control. Us men, until the so-called birth control pill for men, which I'm not going to take, till the birth control pill for men is basically being properly tested and being mass producing, and there's no bad side effects. We only have two options, which is a vasectomy or we got to use a condom. They have literally 30 options, but they use abortion as the main one because it's some kind of like feminist, righteous badge of honor or something like that, and they sick, twisted mind. And I hate to say this, we're gonna go back into the biblical text and biblical realm. They basically doing what they always been doing. They sucking their babies to Moloch.
Oh yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And then look, and then Gitmo said this, which is actually true. He said, "This is the consequences of my body, my choice." This is exact, man. Good comment, Mo, because you are exactly right, man. It's so much of that. That's why we just had the show about women having too much freedom. These things are a result of that, and my body, my choice, man. That's all you be hearing these women say, man. And now because of that, look where it's at. Look where it's at, man.
Oh, I love it. I love it. If this didn't happen, I will have not have a YouTube channel. I will have not have no content. Say I like to go ahead and bust out all the hypocrites in the community, of the great society. I mean, we got a lot of these so-called men out here that'll tell you don't buy that, to bypass that. We all got like, no. If we see, I'm a person that believes that with cause and effect. With every action, that's either going to be a positive or negative reaction. The Gen Z, the young brothers that's basically turning 29 this year and a little bit younger. Do you see what they are talking about? They not messing with these type of women of today. And a lot of guys my age, see, I'm about to be 40 years old about towards the end of this year. A lot of guys my age, they either not dating, not trying to really mess with nobody. And if they is, they just pumping and dumping them. The biggest thing that they are afraid of, which is actually happening, which I might go ahead and take that endeavor in the future, is we grabbing our passports and we're going to travel the four corners of the earth and we're going to set up things elsewhere. That's the biggest fear what's going on. Because this ain't no the dregs of society. This ain't your Pookies and Ray Rays. This is your best and brightest leaving your community. Again, mass numbers. A lot of them don't want to play stepdaddy. A lot of them ain't gonna wait for y'all to go ahead and make up your mind. Y'all get done with all these bad relationships, and then we gotta be emotional tampon in the end. No. And then we gotta pay for all your debts. Oh no, a lot of brothers be like, no, I ain't down with that investment. I'm about to go ahead, take what I got, my 50K, my 60K, my 70K, hell, my 125K. What I really want, really like, I'm gonna go ahead and take that to the Philippines, Thailand, Colombia, Cambodia, Brazil, where my money and my lifestyle could stretch out longer. And they'll go ahead and try and shame me, tell me that even with young women, they'll tell you like them young girls, them foreign girls, they only want you for your money. Newsflash, you want me for my money too. So what's the difference?
Yep, exactly. All right, we got one more to go before we wrap up the show with our guest, Mr. O. Y'all hear the way I said that? All right. All right, check this out. Check this out. African Bambaataa has passed away. One of the early, I don't know if I want to say the word pioneer, but one of the people who was like, let's just say, if hip hop was a construction site, he would be a what they call him, not a supervisor, but he would be I don't know, but he would be one of the main. I say what now?
A builder, basically a contributor, influential icon, something like that. I mean,
Right.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
things they give to him.
Exactly. He would be one of the foremen. That's the word I'm looking for. He would be one of the foremen on the site. So, but so again, he is considered a legend. He is considered a legend for a lot of his contributions to society, and that cannot be taken away. The first time I heard Planet Rock, I was 11 years old and was like, wow, what's this right here? So I get it. But then there's this asterisk on his legacy that died with him, but the people who've been affected by that are still alive, and they've been commenting online, commenting online, and it's been a big thing this week about him. So I'm gonna let Mr. O start off about African Bambaataa, his legacy to hip hop, but also what he left behind.
R.I.P. to African Bambaataa. I was ironically probably about because I had to watch it on the box, you know what I'm saying? It was way past when it was originally by the time I watched it. So it's probably about 91, 92 when I was about 5 or 6 years old. And listened to the synthesizer and everything. I was like, yo, why my man dressed like a one of the Power Rangers or something like that? I didn't get the gimmick back then. It was the 80s and everything. But I listened to the material as I got older. I was like, all right, so I understand that his influence and everything, and how he brought basically the whole dance crew, b-boy, and the different way putting hip hop together versus just sampling old blues records and funk and jazz records. You can actually implement some different materials into it, like the synthesizer, different. There's just a whole bunch of different ways of making hip hop music and calling it hip hop, while being static. Even though later in life, with his controversies being said about him and his endeavors, we can't separate. We can always separate the art from the man, and for the man from the art. The art is basically been thriving for the past 50-some years with his 40 years of contribution, ever present, putting beats together, putting his stake in lasting mark on hip hop. So rest in peace, African Bambaataa. Thank you for all your contributions to hip hop, to DJing, to production, to the actual fashion and everything. And I actually got to get up out of here. I got to go to another show myself, Machismo TV. So thanks again for bringing me up here. And it's good to see Mystery and Dollar. I go ahead and chop with you on the flip side.
Done deal. Thanks for being a guest on the show, fam. And we will get back with you, and we'll have you back on the show again, man. Thanks a lot, bro. Yep. Okay, yeah. So again, our brother African Bambaataa has passed away. But you want to make a commentary about him, Mystery, right quick?
Yeah, I can say a little bit, man. I was a baby, man, or a youngin. Didn't know too much about him, but I will say this. I'm not a true hip hop person, but when I heard that Planet Rock, and during the middle of the song when he had them strings, when they kind of go, man, I fell in love, man. I fell in love. So, because it was a melodic or a melody that was playing, and the track caught my attention when it first came on, but I really love that part with the strings. And I just want to say, man, look, I thank you. May your soul rest. And I just appreciate you for being one of the ones who made some great hip hop records, man, to where we can go back and study and learn from, because we don't have no one like him anymore. You know, everybody is more microwave hip hop now, if I could say that.
Yeah.
They get put in the microwave in 10 seconds. Now you're a rapper, you know. So I appreciate everything that he's done, and I say he contribute to me knowing about melodies and stuff like that, because I've always wanted to. Well, when I had a keyboard, I always tried to play that part, you know, because it was just so melodic to my ears. But yeah, man, once again, rest in peace. And I just want to say thank you. I give you your mic, my brother, for doing your thing and contributing to hip hop.
Right on, right on. And that part that you're talking about, well, see, the thing about rap music, one of the first mainstream records that everybody got to hear was Rapper's Delight. All right. And off the top, that was not sample, but replays. It was a replay version of Chic's Good Times. So when you hear African Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force song Planet Rock, those strings that you're talking about come from a song called Trans Euro Express by a foreign group named Kraftwerks. Trans Euro Express, and it has those. That's where they got that from. So it was that group Kraftwerk was the one that inspired African Bambaataa to make that kind of electronic dance funk boogie sound, and that's why he incorporated that as a shout out to them, because they inspired him to make that record. So yeah, but here's the thing I want to say too. Now a lot of the people especially New York consider African Bambaataa, Grandmaster Flash, and Kool Herc the so-called Trinity of hip hop, which is not actually true. And now there's this narrative that Jamaicans created hip hop because all of them guys are from the island. And now, those are our brothers, but the elements of hip hop and rap music were here way before hip hop came around. It's just that the spark happened in New York. You see what I'm saying? But James Brown is one of the forefathers of hip hop and rap music.
Yes.
Blues is, funk is. Why you think they started sampling all those records? Hip hop was something that didn't really have anything on its own, so I had to take from here, take from there, and add, and do its thing as far as the music was concerned. But even some of the dance was incorporated from the disco and the funk and the James Brown music. But hip hop really doesn't have a lot of anything that they can really claim to be its own, because it takes from everything else. But that's also the cleverness of Black people creating culture. My point is this: yes, they're Caribbean brothers and they help push rap and hip hop to the forefront, but they are not the pioneers. They are not the training. People like, again, James Brown, people like Al Green, the people who really laid down a foundation for our music, where rap music got it, where borrowed some of its sound from, comes from that. So so again, it's nothing that is not to take away from him. It's actually to set the record straight. I appreciate Kool Herc, I appreciate Grandmaster Flash, and most definitely African Bambaataa for what they've done, but they are not the founders of hip hop. Rapping had been around. Black Americans have been rapping since the 40s. All right. Breakdancing. We've been doing a form of breakdancing since the Nicholas Brothers. All right. Scratching records didn't come from Jamaica. It came from here in America. All right. And also graffitiing. That's something that Black Americans have been doing way before New York. The first graffiti writer came from Philadelphia. But it's just that, again, and it's not to slight New York. New York is the mecca of hip hop. But I think they got their narrative kind of biased. Their narrative is kind of biased. But I'm thankful for this rap and hip hop culture, because without it, where would I be? I wouldn't be the me that I am today. Hip hop and rap shaped me to be the guy that I am today, and I'm thankful for it. So, anything you want to say before we wrap up the show?
Man, I just want to say I thank everybody for tuning in, and I want to also thank Mr. O. Very knowledgeable, man. I could just sit back and listen to him talk, all day. So yeah, man. Once again, we're gonna try to get the beat for beat ready for you guys. So stay tuned for that in May. And once again, make sure you guys tap into fashion design. Look at this shirt. Look how good it looked. I done had it for about 5 or 6 years. No fading or nothing, So yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all check us out, man. Every Monday, man. We'll be here at 8:30 to give you guys a good show. And I want to shout out Mo, man. I know he couldn't make it, but he was, on here.
Right.
So just shout out to Mo. And like I said, man, we just thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in.
Most definitely. And again, don't forget to check out also on mixcloud.com/WBAF for new shows. I will be posting a brand new show coming up this weekend. I'm going to dedicate this show to my job and my co-workers. It's going to be a really good show. I'm going to have a little, again, as usual, mix of everything. Also, shouts out to my homeboys, DJ Blade, Many Styles, the Buddha Heads crew. And hopefully I'll be able to convince him to come on and come around and do your beat for beat battle. If not, I'll see if I can find a backup. And again, don't forget to check us right here every Monday, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same black time, same black channel. And I hope I got this right.
America should be happy that black people only want justice and not revenge.
Yep. And with that, we are out of here. See you guys next week. Peace.
Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all